Hello, this is my second video. So hello you guys. And I know I told you that I will post my video on Wednesday, but I just kind of felt inspired to do it today, so why not do it? And I know I also promised I would do a video on my worst date ever, and probably I will do a video on that, but not today. I'm kind of not feeling inspired to do a video on that. But I am going to share with you the top 5 things that annoy me the most. So let's start. Let's get this chart going. Number 5 would be annoying Facebook ads. Like random, like people you don't know. Like I don't really mind that, but there's kind of a limit there. So basically what happened to me not so long ago is that this guy I really don't know adds me and I accept him because I really don't give a shit. So he adds me and he tells me, I saw you on the bus 141. And I'm like, really? And in the back of my mind, I'm like, I never, ever in my life took that bus. Never. You hear me? Never. I don't understand. How can you see me on there and actually, even if I did take that bus, let's say, how would you know my name? Isn't that like being a stalker? Point number 4 would be hipsters. Hipsters are basically people that, they're kind of stuck, let's say in the 70s, they have that kind of weird choice of clothing and, like they don't listen. Like if you like to listen to like radio music and Flow Rider and all that kind of stuff, they will tell you, oh, that's too mainstream. Like I listen to bands that nobody knows about because I'm that cool. So I will post a picture like right now. This is what a typical hipster looks like. So now you know what he looks like. Everything that they do is just not to be mainstream basically. So now let's see how a hipster will eat this chocolate bar. So, as you can see, hipsters are way too cool for school. They would not eat the chocolate bar. They would eat the wrapper. And this is an amazing solution for pollution, right? Because if we eat the wrappers, like there's no more wrappers and plastic in our landfills. It's all in our stomachs, so we're gonna get sick and die younger. But that's better, right? Because there's no more pollution. So thumbs up for this amazing solution. Point number 3 is basically people that stare at you. And that usually happens, you're like in public transportation, minding your own business, just sitting in your seat. And you kind of, in the back of your mind, you're kind of feeling as if somebody's just staring at you, some kind of weird or pedophile or, some kind of weirdo. And you kind of turn your head like slowly, and you feel this weirdo just staring at you. So what you do in this sort of situation, you give them a weird look. So you give them a weird look. So you're basically like that's the look you give them, and usually it works. But this guy is way too weird. So what you do in this sort of situation, you just get up from your seat and you change your seat. So let's say I change my seat, this guy will not be bothering me anymore.
But I can follow you.
Well, that's just a stalker. Unfortunately, there's no number 2 because the video got deleted by accident on my computer and I'm too lazy to say everything that I wanted to say over again. So yeah, I know I'm a cheap ass, but gotta love me for that. Now getting to point number 1. And this is just the winner. This is just the winner of all of the things that annoy me the most. So it's basically, again, it happens in public transportation. Like, I don't know why, but it's just the most awkward place in the planet. Like when you're just sitting down on the bus or the subway or wherever you are, and there's just other people around and you don't know them, it's just bound to be awkward. It's that kind of place. So again, you're trying to listen to your music. You're on the bus. And you're minding your own business. You're in your own world. You're listening to like whale sounds and sounds of waves and relaxing things just to be zen, because you have anger issues. I have anger issues. So you're listening to that, and then there's some kind of a jerk off and a dirtbag that decides to sit down next to you. And he starts talking on his goddamn phone. And he's talking way too loudly. So you just want to strangle him.
Hey, Bill. Yeah, she put a finger in my ass. Oh no, I have AIDS. I have AIDS. I like to fuck donkeys. But it's secret. Don't tell anyone.
I'm just speechless. And it's just awkward. Like, you don't really want to know, that some people like to have sex with animals. You just don't want to know those kinds of things. So it's just really, really, really awkward. And believe me, I did hear that same conversation one time on the bus. I did not make this up. This is based on a true story. So anyways, on that happy note, I'm gonna tell everyone goodbye, and I'm gonna wish you a wonderful week. Lots of smiles, lots of sun, and I'll see you next week with a new video. Goodbye!